This jacket is so delicious. So delicious. Hey guys, it's Hermie. Welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things style with a heavy mix of thrift and vintage. Got a big haul here going on. I ended up going to an antique gallery location. I'm looking at my bags right here because I walked away with a lot of stuff. I don't have the receipts on hand, but I do believe I spent a little bit over $200. But I got some really good stuff and a lot of clothing as well as some Christmas accessories and decorations. Look at these. Oh my gosh. How much is he? $15? This is so magical. I can't. I love the way the sellers do their displays. I mean, if you just even want to just get inspired by, like, look at that Barbie case. Oh my gosh. I have to look at that. But when you just look at the displays, you can learn a lot, even if you don't plan to buy anything. Just merchandising and display is like key. Definitely walked away with some stuff. I don't have my speaker, so hopefully you can hear me, but I definitely walked away with some stuff. There's a jacket that they need to get back to me on because the tag wasn't there and they had to locate the seller. But overall, I really hope I can get the jacket. I hope they get a hold of the seller so I can swing by later on and grab it. This place closes at 5:30. At the time of this recording, Diane Keaton passed away, I think like a week ago. From today, or roughly within the last week, and this jacket speaks Diane Keaton, and I think her legendary style is making a comeback. I think just with all the exposure of like all her great work as an actress, how she was a fashion forward person, and so this jacket just really spoke to me, and I think it's going to be a new trend that thrifters and people alike are going to want to emulate. And so I really want this jacket. It's like 100% Diane Keaton for sure. Okay, so it's kind of noisy, but I'm just walking back. What I love to do, because I love to thrift, I love to just explore new places. Anytime I'm in a new area and I have to kind of stay put in these locations for a long period of time, or even a short period of time, I always look up online, what are some thrift stores, some vintage marketplaces, just cool places to visit while I'm in the area. And so that's how I found this place, just by walking and searching as I was in the area. So yeah, that's what I always encourage, is always just look at what's new and what you can explore while you're in different cities. Sorry, I had to stop recording there, but another thing is, I never like to be a fear monger or anything like that, but when you're in a new city or someplace you're not familiar with, be very aware of your surroundings too. When you're looking at new directions, maybe if you have means of transportation, drive around the area. Just don't simply get up and start walking around unless you have some idea or understanding of the area or someone has suggested it. That's one thing too, especially being females out there, you have to be safe. So I would never encourage just randomly walking to some places without really knowing your surroundings. And once you're there, always protect yourself and know your surroundings. Okay, so I got a call. They got a price on the jacket. So she said it's $48. So I'm super happy and I'm gonna go and pick it up. And I got my Diane Keaton jacket. And I'm so excited. It's actually a coat. Got a coat. Okay, so I was able to get it. And you can see the print a little bit on it, but this is my Diane Keaton jacket. And I love it. And I got it, a coat. I keep calling it jacket. I got the coat. So now I can head home. So what's crazy is I grew up with a real one of these. It was already vintage at our house in our backyard, like on the porch. And I didn't realize how vintage it was already, like in the 80s and early 90s. And it looked just like this. So crazy. I'm debating if I'm going to take this home just because of the nostalgic feeling I get when I look at it, but we literally have one of these at our home. Total 80s. And this denim feels amazing. It's too small for me, like at the waist, because it's cinched. Oh, look at this. 100% cotton. $20. Ugh, if this fit, I would totally take it home. Let's look at the back. So 80s. Let me do it so you can see this way. Look at this. Oh, the quality of this denim is so amazing. And look at the details. Look at the detail of everything on this jacket, from the pleats to the seams. This jacket feels amazing. $20. Look at this bag. This is so 80s vibes. It's vintage, 100% leather. I have an older cousin, Annette, God bless her soul. She died. She passed away over maybe a decade ago, but she was just so cool and like the quintessential 80s girl in that denim jacket that I saw earlier was totally something she would wear. I just thought she was so cool when I was young and growing up. But this is totally an Annette purse. Look how cute this is. $55. This is so vintage. Like I could totally see this being sold like at a Macy's or a Montgomery Ward, like back in the 80s and 90s. Even like a JCPenney. This is so cute. Definitely department store materials in the 90s or 80s. I'm wondering if I want to get this. How much is it? I think I saw 55. I don't know if I would pay 55 for that. Let me you guys know in the comments below. I just think it'd be so cute if you have like little, if you have like little holiday cocktails and you decorate them and you bring them out in this little caddy. Like, how cute is that? You're just like, hey, holiday drinks, everyone. Okay, I want to think about this one. I've become a different person when it comes to Christmas, and I feel like this would fit my persona when it comes to December and hosting. Oh my goodness, look at this shirt. Waiting for Mr. Right. Hilarious. Okay, I just scored these 1990 long cord shorts. These are going to be perfect for fall and winter when I style them with knee-high boots. And 11, I'm short, so this will cover it. Cover through the knee with the boot all the way up to the pant, or the shorts. Okay, there's a third floor. And this one appears to be more furniture with some clothing. This area looks more like a warehouse. It's a little bit more organized with a lot of racks. So just a lot of clothes. And then, see how it just looks like more racks of clothes versus like knickknacks and antiques. And then it does have some houseware here, and then it has a lot of furniture. But you can find knickknacks pretty much everywhere. So I recommend, even if you see a lot of furniture, it's still worth looking at all the details because you never know what you're going to find. So it really is just, you got to take the time and walk around and really look at stuff to find the good items at a really good price. Look at this golden swan. It has weight to it. It's so pretty. My house isn't designed this way, but I think that's super cool. And look at the little rose on the forehead. That's so cute. Oh yeah, and look at these elephants. I could see a super chic, rich home having these items as decor. It's a lot. It's actually like these green bags. I like them. So let's get into it. Here's the first bag. I literally haven't even unpacked this stuff, you guys. Oh, this is all wrapped up. Okay. I know what this is. I know what this is. It's like opening up Christmas early. But, okay, so the first thing I got is this nutcracker. What I love about it is he has like leopard. He has like leopard vibes, you guys. And so I don't have anything like this. He's beaded throughout the whole thing, even his boots, his pants, every detail is beaded, even the hat. So cute. He works. You guys know I love nutcrackers if you've been here for a while. So I just had to get him. He's just so on trend for fall and winter 25, 26. But he's just so cute. So you guys know I love Nutcracker. Actually, yeah, see, they take off the tags at this place. I want to say he was under $30, maybe $24.99 or $29.99. But yeah, so I got him. Okay, so stuff is more about, I actually don't remember. I did 2 visits for this place. Oh, I think I know what this is. Okay. I'm going to save this paper. This one. I guess I shouldn't have ripped the other one so much, but I could save this. Reuse. It's a 2003. Sorry, let me start all over again. I got this really cute ornament, and it has these little gifts on the bottom. It's labeled 2003. There's no significance in that year for me. I just really liked how this tree looked. I grew up with a tree that looks similar to this. It's like a very classic vintage tree, but then I like how it has the little toys on the bottom there. So I just thought it was really cute. I just love collecting Christmas ornaments, so I just thought it was cute. I unwrapped this other one. Oh no, wait, this isn't it. This isn't a Christmas one. This is like a religious thing, but I'll show you it. What I like to do while I'm unwrapping this, what I like to do with my Christmas ornaments is I have a specific tree that only has all these random Christmas ornaments on it that don't make it on the, I can't even speak right now. I love collecting Christmas ornaments, and sometimes it goes with a theme tree, but the ones that don't have a home, I have a separate Christmas tree where I just put all my other random Christmas ornaments on, and it looks really cool because it's just like all over the place and very eclectic. So if you ever find a cute Christmas ornament that you really like, but it doesn't go with the theme, kind of consider maybe doing like a one-off Christmas tree that's just kind of a smorgasbord of like a bunch of different Christmas ornaments, especially if you get them gifted all the time from friends or family members. But I got this little angel piece for the wall. I think you're supposed to put holy water maybe in this. Maybe a plant. I think it's for holy water. But I just thought it was really cute. These two little angels that look like buddies. And it's something you could hang on the wall. And this was fairly inexpensive. So something I grabbed last minute. But I really like it. And I thought it was really cute and beautiful. Yeah, I know this isn't sometimes when they big deal, but they double bagged it. I really appreciate that because sometimes you get stuff bagged when you thrift and they kind of just throw it around. Don't really care about your stuff. So I appreciate a good wrapped item after you buy it. Okay, let's start here. Okay, so I guess just going with the Christmas theme so we could just get these out of the way. I'm going to say this was like $6.99. I remember this was pretty good too, a deal. I got these really cute stick figure reindeers that hold a tea light candle. I just think they're super cute. They go with my home decor. I do a lot of dark browns, light browns, whites. I do a pink section. I have a bunch of different sections throughout my house, but this is going to be perfect for my kitchen. I just thought they were super cute. So we got two little stick reindeers. Apologies, I didn't leave the tags on it, but I don't think they let you keep the tags, and I don't have the item separate. I don't remember. I do remember this was $22 because I went back and forth, and maybe it was $24. It was under $25. But my niece, that I talk about all the time, got me really into Gustav Klimt. It's one of her favorite. I did a trip in MoMA, which I believe I uploaded a video of one of my trips to New York where we went together. Gustav Klimt is just an artist that I really fell in love with. He's been around obviously for a really, really long time, but my niece got me really into his work. I fell in love with it more when I actually went to the museum and saw some of the original pieces. And so I have two printed, like the prints. These are not original paintings, obviously. I have two prints downstairs in my home. And so when I came across this, I was like, oh, here's another one I actually like. This one, I don't know the name of this one. Sometimes it says in the back, sorry. Sometimes it says in the back, but I just think it's so beautiful. There is another one, and apologies, I'm saying I'm such a fan. I don't remember the name of one, but it has a lot more red in it, and I've been looking for that one, so I'm on the hunt. But I did come across a couple of pieces from him when I was shopping at this antique gallery place, but this is the one that I really, really liked. So it has the gold frame. It'll go perfect with some of my decor already in my house, and so I did walk away with this. Apologies, I feel kind of a little bit under the weather right now. I don't know, it just kind of hit me right now. Oh, these are really good to find. Okay, so we're going to get into the clothing, one more item before I get into the clothing. I got another one of a really cute brass photo frame. I cannot speak right now. Sorry guys, I'm not feeling too well. I ended up getting this really cute frame, and let me just show you why. So recently I was going through some photos, some vintage photos and stuff from my mom. My mom passed away almost 15 years ago. So I'm always sad that I can't have conversations with her about just like, where was she or when did she take these photos? But I was basically going down a bunch of archives of just photos of my mom. And she's so lovely. Like she just like really leaned in to like every single fashion era. If it was 80s, like she dressed like the 80s. the 70s, she really embraced like any trend that you could see like in a magazine or like something you wear for like a Halloween costume. Like my mom like embraced those trends like every decade. But in these photos, I found a lot of it. Doesn't she just look like me too? Isn't this crazy? I found a lot of these little individual photos, just like headshots of her recently. And so I was like, oh, I really want to find a photo frame to hold one of these. And so that's why I got this frame, because I figured, oh, look at this is a perfect example. I figured I just put her in this frame. So I actually think this is the one that's going to make it in there, but just wanted to provide a little bit of insight on why I wanted this tiny, super little frame. It's because I legit have photos that will fit in this and I could put in there. But yeah, like I said, I found a bunch of these little mini headshots of her and it's just, it makes me curious. I want to say it was probably just like a really cool, like little photo booth, probably when she was going to local carnivals and things like that. But she has like a ton of them. So she definitely loved taking photos of herself, individual portraits in those photo booths. Okay, so on with the clothes. And you guys let me know in the comments below if you like it, how I just do these kind of raw thrift hauls. Obviously, I like making style videos and stuff like that, but I just feel like sometimes I want to get this stuff out so you guys can start thinking about what you can shop for and look for. So one of the first items I got is this Christmas sweater. I know people like to do ugly sweaters, ugly Christmas sweaters. I'm not an ugly Christmas sweater person. I actually think all the Christmas sweaters are super cute. So to call them ugly, I'm like, no, they're all super cute. But I also don't like investing in buying an ugly sweater for ugly sweater parties year after year. And so I've been using the same ugly sweater probably for the last 8 years, and my husband does too. But what I do like to thrift and buy multiples of is just very festive and holiday looking regular sweaters. I'm putting regular sweaters. And so I just really like these bows. It looks like a Christmas present. I think it's super cute. This one is, I believe 40 or 60% cotton, and I think the rest is acrylic, because I know I did check that. Yes, here it is. So you can see the tag. Staying true to as much as I can with getting cotton. So this actually feels really soft, and so I think it's just be cute with like just some like light wash Levi's or medium wash like I have right here. And it's just super cozy and comfy and cute. So I got this. This was around $22 to $25 too. I'm quickly understanding how I was a little bit over $200 with these trips at this same place. But yeah, let me know what you think about this sweater and if you like to wear holiday sweaters throughout the holiday season. Oh yes, so I got these. I found these last minute. I love those last minute finds. Let me know in the comments below if you love a last minute find, but this was definitely last minute find. And I was like, oh, I felt like this was one of the reasons in this other item is a reason why I was called to go into this shop. But I found these corduroy shorts. They're from this company called Essential Sports, and they're from the 90s. So this vendor labeled their stuff with years. It's size 16, so it is oversized for me, but I love how big they are, and I love the pleats. So believe it or not, I haven't tried these on, but just putting them up against here, I know they're gonna fit. I know some people do this neck test. That really doesn't fly for me because I feel like it does work. Like, don't get me wrong, like you can button it and zip it, but you really have to try it on to see if it works with like your figure, if that makes sense. So sometimes if it's too low rise or too high, it just doesn't fit right and it kind of scrunches me in and creates rolls in places I don't like. But I feel like this is gonna work out just because like the length of the crotch area and kind of where I think it's gonna snap. But I'm gonna style this up. But how I envision wearing this is with knee-high boots. I wanna do that shorts, the knee-high boots with a coat over it, a turtleneck, like a fitted top is kind of how I imagine this. But this is exactly what I wanted. I wanted this color. I wanted something in corduroy, and I wanted something this length. And so when I found this, like I was already satisfied with my trip, and I was like, okay, I'm ready to check out because I just fell in love with this. And to be honest with you, when I grabbed this, there were some girls like I think were hoping that I was going to put it down. And I decided to tell them, I was like, I'm not going to be putting this down. They were like, darn, I really wanted to see if you were going to walk away with it. I'm like, I'm definitely walking away with these shorts for sure. This is the mecca of the mecca. And you're either for this or you're not. But for me, I wanted this jacket. It didn't have a tag, so I had them call me. That's why I had to do 2 visits. They had to call me back to let me know what the price was. They couldn't sell it to me until they got a hold of the buyer. They did. This jacket was $48. It is 100% real virgin wool, because now I know what virgin wool means, and it is real leather, and it is officially from the 80s, because when I came back to pick it up, because I told them to hold it for me, I actually met the seller, and she confirmed. She's like, you know what? This is something that not everybody wants. She's like, oh, but I feel like there is a demand for these kind of coats now. So you're lucky, because I've been getting calls. And so I was like, oh, thank goodness. But she said that was such a great find. And I just thanked her like for picking up the phone and, you know, talking to the clerk at front. But anyways, story over. Let's show the goods. I ended up getting this houndstooth coat. And I am calling this my Diane Keaton coat. And I need to clarify, because one, exceptional artist. At the time of me recording this video, it's probably been like a little bit over a week since her passing. And there are so many videos and people talking about Diane Keaton style. I know like Diane Keaton style is like very quirky, and she wears hats and she has like this tailored look. And so you're probably wondering, this doesn't go against it, but this is how I envision something she would wear as one of her characters in a movie. And I can still see her styling this in her quirky way, but this by no means is a translation of a popular photo of Diane Keaton. So I just want to make sure that you understand that. Like when I say Diane Keaton, I mean the essence of Diane Keaton and who she was as an actress, who she was in the people that she portrayed, as well as patterns and fashion that she physically wore herself. So this isn't a remake of a certain look, although she did wear a lot of houndstooth and a lot of plaid. So that definitely speaks to it. But anyways, I'm going to show you this jacket. Our coat. I love this coat, and I did not want to leave. I tried it on and I could not find a tag. So it has these really strong shoulders, and you can already tell, like, this is an 80s coat. This is working 9 to 5. This is Dolly Parton in that movie, right? This is Diane Keaton. You know, this could even be 90s. They still had shoulder pads in the 90s. Like, I could see her potentially wearing something like this, although she wore a little bit more like natural colors and First Wives Club. You can see her wearing this with like a hat, walking around like New York City. So I'm going to stop and I'm just going to back up so you can see this coat. Like I said, virgin wool, 100% real leather from the 80s. And the style of this, I'm going to say it's mid to late 80s for sure, right? Leading into 90s when women were starting to do the pantsuit, lean into that. But look how amazing this is. And what I love, what I've been checking now is sometimes when I do my coats, I want to make sure that I can close it if I have heavy clothes underneath, because I have very light clothing. But I love this coat. I love, look at this design, how this is so 80s, how it just has this like V drop right here, the slanted pocket right here with the leather. It's slanted. It is amazing. This is the brand. Maybe I should show you the brand. Here is the brand. I feel like I have another piece. Fashioned by Jill. I don't know why. Made in the USA. I do feel like I have something from the same brand. I gotta look in my archives, but I'm pretty sure I do. I'm sorry, I gotta put it on. Like, I know this isn't for everybody, especially how the sleeves are tapered here. You guys know I love my leather gloves. I already have an idea with the gloves. How I envision wearing this is you do kind of have to have more fitted stuff. At least I prefer more fitted stuff when I have like a big coat like this. I don't want everything to be super loose and I look super heavy. All black, or I'm thinking some leather shorts with some tights and some knee-high boots, a turtleneck, maybe a cardigan underneath with like lace poking through with some of the latest fashion shows that just hit the runway recently in September into October. Going off on this one, I know you guys in the comments sometimes say I talk too much, but that's just how I am, you guys. You guys are my family, and I feel like I'm talking to you like if you're in the room with me or shopping with me. But I always tell you the mirror's right here. I have a trip coming up to New York, and I had 2 other coats that I was going to take. I'm like, this is the coat now. This is the coat I'm taking, because sometimes I got to not overpack. But this coat will be making its debut in New York City around the Christmas holiday, and I cannot wait to dress up this coat and wear it throughout the winter season. So let me know what you think of this haul. Let me know in the comments below what you liked, what you didn't like. I'm here for the praise and the criticism. And I always say, like, yes, it was a big ticket item. Like, it was a little bit over $200 I spent. But what I do like about these antique gallery places is they are really curated. So I don't want you to shy away if you're used to going to a regular retailer, like a Goodwill or a Salvation Army. Like, even if you want to like peek around and go to one of these, gallery antique places, like they have such unique stuff. And what I really enjoy about shopping through those areas is everything's curated, and so things aren't broken and you're not kind of like filtering through a lot of crap. To be honest with you, like, it's really curated stuff. When you look at the booths, you can actually see the personality of each seller, so you kind of know kind of what you're getting into before you go into their separate booth, because it can be overwhelming, as you can see in some of the behind the scenes when I was shopping. But I just like to call that out. Like, don't let price like throw you off, because there might be something that you really, really wanted, and by walking around, you come across it, and the investment or the purchase price of it is completely worth it. Like an event, like go with your girlfriends, walk around, get a coffee, shop some more, and then go like somewhere really cool to eat. Because a lot of these antique gallery locations, you could just look up antique galleries, like go on Yelp or like go on ChatGPT and have them like curate something in your area. They're really fun, and they're normally in like really like active neighborhoods and cities where there's a lot of stuff to do around. At least in my experience, I've never been to an antique gallery where it's just like in the middle of nowhere. I'm pretty sure they exist, but I'm just telling you, like, a lot of the antique galleries that are this big, they generally tend to be in areas with high foot traffic, is what I'm saying. Okay, I'm going to end it here. You guys know I appreciate you. Like, comment, please share. Really, really appreciate it. And definitely let me know in the comments below what you guys want to hear or see more in the future. But until then, I hope you have a wonderful day or evening from wherever you're watching, and I will see you guys again soon. Okay, bye.